Hello! We are on day 14 with the 30 days with one wig. We are doing the TressAllure leading edge. All the details are down below. Yesterday was day 14. Get them so confused. Yesterday was day 14 and I did use the TressAllure Cool Flow on this. She's looking really beautiful. And so, yeah, we are going to put her on and get ready for the day. This is a Tuesday, so I have a full day in the boutique as well as a live sale. It's October and I have like 1,000 events outside of just regular work. So I'm trying to get a handle on those. I have a homecoming event that I'm going to be doing. And I also have, hey girl. I also have like a women's event, and I'm starting a series in my boutique. So hopefully you're all joined the Wig Hangout on Facebook. It's a private Facebook group. We just support there, we share, we don't allow any drama. It's just a really beautiful space for the community. And I wanted to do something for my people who come into the boutique, who are local. As you know, a lot of people, they wear wigs, but they don't really have anybody that they can talk to or that they want to talk to. Sometimes they're not ready to share different health journeys and all kinds. So I wanted to create sort of the environment that we have in the online community in my in-person boutique. So I started a series and it's called The Hangout at the Boutique, and it's going to be once a month, and I'm going to have a guest. I have guests lined up through March. So I have 6 months worth of guests, and it'll be a free event. My store is only so big, so there is like limited space, but it's a free event and it's going to be really cool because I'm having a guest that's going to come either wig related. So I have the salon that I work with that's in the mall with me. She's been doing a lot of the customizations for the wigs and the toppers. And so I'm going to have her come and talk a little bit about that process and, how you can just easily customize if it's an inch that you need taken off, or you want to add bangs, or you just want to lighten up the bangs. And then we're also going to kind of discuss the customization services that I do versus what she does and how they go together. I also wanted to make sure I was supporting like local businesses and small businesses if possible. Gracie J's boutique is going to be there because we do a lot together, and it just makes sense about feeling good and feeling confident. If you're getting a new wig, get a little new outfit. I do have someone who makes natural handmade soaps and different things. She's actually working on a line of products to potentially do for synthetic wigs. Who knows what that'll be or how it would look like. So we do have those. Who else is? I feel like I'm missing someone. At any rate, we have those. They're all online. You can check it out on Facebook. I kind of have it posted everywhere. It'll be on my website soon. So I have that one first. It's in November, but I am trying to get everything ready. I have a local place that does coffee that I want to provide the coffee. I also know someone who makes like pastries, and I would like her to provide that. She's got a little small business. So yeah, so this is what it looks like. Let me bring you. It's looking nice. I'm feeling good. There is a little bit of damage on the ends. I wouldn't say it's really bad. It might look that way now that I'm like getting you super, super close. This is actually not just on the ends. If you think about it, this is on the inside towards the back. So when you have these longer styles, the friction damage does happen. So this is really what would be laying on my back all the time. But other than that, I think it looks great. To make sure we sort of stave off any additional damage, and also I want to soften these ends up, I'm going to use the TressAllure Dual Leave-In Conditioner just on the ends that I feel may need a little help, and also on the inside and the back. Okay, we'll comb that through, comb that down, and we will be ready. I think I'm just gonna wear it just like this. I do feel like, and this is something I mention it to my in-person clients, but I don't think I mention it enough here, is I do feel like the cap is really starting to mold to my head. I can instantly tell when it's slightly off, and that will happen as you wear a wig. The heat of your head, and you know, it's kind of like a hat, you know, when you get a brand new hat, you're like, hey, this doesn't feel right, until it sort of molds a little bit. I do feel that this wig is now sort of molded to my head, which is nice. I didn't know how long that period would be. I don't know if I noticed it before now, but since we are on day 14, I do definitely notice it now. Okay. Yeah, but this is what she looks like, and she feels so good. It really feels so good. I don't feel any sort of damage right in here. It's really just on these very ends, which is kind of normal, but I do feel like it's a little bit less than other heat safe wigs of this length that I've had. But I'm gonna keep doing these, so we're gonna really test things out and find that out. So if you have any questions, put them down below. I'll either add them into one of these videos, or I'll just do like a Q&A, because I want to make sure I'm addressing it. Plus, I mean, I'll answer it in the comments, but I'll also, if there's any technique or thing you want to see, I still plan to use the steamer on this when it needs heat next. I've kind of been trying to use like each of the heat tools that I have. I also want to use the Renee Paris hot flat iron. I call it a heating tool. So I have some plans of things that I'm still using, but this is where we're at with TressAllure's Leading Edge at day 14, and I will see you on day 15. Bye!